This message is not a suggestion. This message is not a coincidence. This is not simply another piece of information meant to stir your thoughts. This is a divine transmission, sent from my throne to your soul. It is not general. It is not vague. It is extremely personal. It is sealed with urgency and open through your obedience. Your archangels, assigned specifically to your life, are not whispering this time. They are not gently nudging. They are seriously requesting, urgently begging you to open this, read this, and receive this truth before tomorrow begins. Because if you do not, if you miss this moment, if you delay even by one breath, something hidden will remain hidden. And what you do not know is what is holding back everything you've been waiting for. Your life is not random. Your struggles are not meaningless. Your waiting has not been wasted. But there has been a weight sitting in your atmosphere, an invisible pressure pressing on your relationships, your decisions, your confidence, and even your sleep. And you've wondered why. You've asked me in prayer, God, what am I not seeing? What am I not doing? What is holding back my life? And this is the answer. This moment. This message. This secret, revealed now, because heaven could no longer keep it sealed. Your angels have watched you suffer in silence. They have stood by your side through battles you didn't even recognize as battles. You thought it was just stress. You thought it was just heartbreak. You thought it was just bad timing. But behind the curtain of the visible, war has been raging. You are not weak. You are not late. But you are under surveillance in the spiritual realm. Heaven has been trying to hand you what you asked for, but something, someone, is standing in the middle. This is what I need to show you. And I do so now, with divine weight. There is a person, a presence, a voice that you have allowed to sit close to you. Maybe physically. Maybe emotionally. Maybe in memory. Maybe in guilt. But they are still there. And your angels, your protectors, have been trying to remove them. But your heart keeps letting them back in. You call it grace. You call it forgiveness. But what it really is interference. A blockade. And now, the heavens are calling it what it truly is, the root of the delay. This person carries secrets. Secrets that have nothing to do with me. Secrets that are not being revealed because you have not given me full permission to expose them. You prayed for clarity, but when I started to uncover it, you flinched. You closed your eyes again. You said, I don't want to know, because you weren't ready. But now your archangels are requesting you with holy seriousness, be ready now. There is a huge secret that will change how you see the last 5 years of your life. There is a moment you forgot. A conversation that was covered. A betrayal you never knew happened. And it was this hidden thing that shifted your path. You didn't fall off track. You were pushed. And I am ready to show you who did it. Not to shame them, but to free you. This secret has sat in the spirit like a locked vault. And every time you almost accessed it, through dreams, through signs, through people, I saw you pull away. But now, my beloved, you cannot afford to pull away anymore. You must know. You must see. You must accept this truth, not because it will hurt, but because it will heal. This person was not just someone you trusted. They were someone you believed was placed in your life for good. But what you didn't know is that they were placed near you by two hands, mine and theirs. My hand extended grace. Theirs extended greed. I was trying to give them a chance to be healed by your presence. But they used that access to try and steal what I gave you. They were watching your light not to honor it, but to manipulate it. There were times they smiled at you while speaking against you. Times they hugged you while secretly competing with you. Times they cried in front of you not because they were broken, but because they were afraid you'd finally see them for who they were. And now, they feel you pulling back. They sense the exposure coming. And they are scrambling to appear innocent again. But it's too late. The alarm has been sounded. The archangels have spoken. And I have released the key. Tonight, if you allow me to, I will show you the moment everything began to shift. I will take you back in memory, not to relive pain, but to unlock clarity. There is something you forgot, because the pain buried it. But I'm ready to bring it back into view, so you can take your power back. You keep praying for acceleration. You keep asking me to break the delay. You keep begging for breakthrough. And I have been ready to release it. But every time I move, this secret blocks the flow. It's like a spiritual contract that needs to be cancelled. And it cannot be cancelled until you read this, receive it, and let me remove who no longer belongs. They were never supposed to come this far with you. They were only supposed to be temporary. But because you gave them more access than I allowed, they gained influence over places in your life they were never meant to hold. Your angels tried to speak. You felt it. The strange feeling when you were with them. The dreams that disturbed you. The warnings that flashed but felt too vague to act on. That was me trying to protect you before the damage became deeper. Now, I bring the secret to light. It is tied to something they did behind your back. A conversation. A lie. A spiritual agreement. They may have said, it was for your good. But no, it was for control. They told someone something that shifted your favor. They told someone something that created distance. And they pretended they didn't know why things fell apart. But I know. Your angels know. And soon, so will you. But do not fear this truth. You will not be broken by it. You will be healed by it. The weight that has sat on your chest will lift. The fog that clouded your thoughts will vanish. The energy you lost will return. Because secrets hold power when they are hidden, but when they are exposed, they lose their grip. You will feel the shift begin before the sun rises tomorrow. Something will feel different. You may cry. You may feel your chest tighten. You may suddenly feel a deep need to speak out, to write, to scream, to let go. Do not fight that feeling. It is your deliverance beginning. It is the secret finally losing its control. It is your angels rejoicing, because they are finally able to complete what they were assigned to do years ago. Do not contact this person yet. I will give you the timing. For now, you must protect yourself. You must pray over your name. You must declare over your home. You must say, God, I release every hidden tie, every unseen connection, every false agreement, every disguised enemy. Speak it aloud. Set your atmosphere. Because this is not emotional, it is spiritual. You are being set free from something you never knew was chaining you. That is why the archangels are so serious. That is why this message had to come before tomorrow. Because tomorrow begins a shift in your story, and it cannot begin while you are still bound by yesterday's silence. I will confirm this to you. Before the day ends, someone will mention something that aligns perfectly with this message. You will know it. Your spirit will respond. That is your confirmation. That is my way of saying, I told you. I'm with you. Let's finish this. You are not crazy. You are not overthinking. You are not imagining this battle. You have been under attack by silence. But I am giving you volume now. You will speak again. You will stand again. You will trust again. You will love again. And you will not carry the weight of a lie that was never yours to hold. Don't skip this. Don't delay it. Don't dismiss it. This secret must be seen. And when it is, your next season will not be delayed a day longer. And I, the Lord your God, have spoken. My beloved child, this moment has been marked in heaven. This message is not a coincidence. This message is not meant for the public. This message is sealed in spirit and destined to fall into your hands at the appointed time. That time is now. Your archangels have been speaking. They've been trying to reach you, through signs, dreams, delays, through discomforts that made no sense. But today I, the Lord your God, have ordered that the truth must be released. You must hear what has been hidden. Because something massive is coming to your life by tomorrow. A decision will be made. A door will open, or close. And what you do with this message will shape your next season. Your archangels have been urgently whispering, and you've felt it. That inner stirring that something is shifting. That restlessness that made you wake up early or feel uneasy in rooms that used to feel safe. That's not anxiety, my child. That's divine tension. You're being moved into a supernatural alignment, but something, and someone, is standing in the way. This message carries a huge secret that you were never meant to know until now. Because if you knew too early, you would have been tempted to fix it in your own strength. But now, you're ready. And heaven is making you aware of what's been happening in silence. There is someone who is acting close but hiding a major truth. They smile. They pretend. They walk in and out of your life as if they're innocent. But my eyes have seen their motive. And your archangel has been battling against this person's interference for weeks. You must understand, you were meant to walk into something powerful. A divine moment. A rare opportunity. A holy transition. But someone who knows you is trying to block it, not by force, but by manipulation. They are creating confusion around you, hoping you will be too distracted to receive what I am releasing. This secret is not ordinary. It involves a spiritual contract that was made behind your back. Someone who was close to you, either in friendship, bloodline, or business, has been using your name in ways that will shock you. They have spoken of you in rooms they were never meant to enter. They have tried to reroute blessings that were assigned to your spirit. And worst of all, they almost succeeded. Your archangel has stood between you and the disaster they were preparing. You've noticed delays lately, haven't you? You've felt drained without reason. Your prayers feel like they hit ceilings. That's not you losing faith. That's spiritual interference. And this message is the war cry that ends the delay. Before tomorrow, something will be shown to you. A message. A call. A mistake. A slip of the tongue. A divine revelation. And when it comes, do not ignore it. This is the confirmation your spirit has been crying for. This is the unveiling your archangels have begged you to see. God says, this time, you will not be blind to the betrayal. You will not be passive about your purpose. You will not let guilt force you to keep enemies close. The secret you are about to discover will break your heart, but it will unlock your purpose. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. And this revelation is the final puzzle piece. There's a reason you've been disconnected lately. That people have distanced themselves. That strange things have been happening around your home, your devices, your conversations. It is because the spirit realm is moving. Angels are repositioning things around you. And they are removing people who are no longer allowed access to your next level. But one person is trying to hold on. They are pretending to change. They are mimicking repentance. But your archangel knows the truth. They are not safe. They were never sent. They were a shadow, sent to keep you from shining. And now, their cover is about to be removed. Listen. The reason your archangels are urging you to read this before tomorrow is because a divine transaction will occur while you sleep. And if your heart is not prepared, the blessing will bypass you and delay another season. That's how serious this is. Your house must be spiritually cleaned. Your soul must be open to clarity. Because what you are about to walk into has generational weight. This is not just about you. This is about your name, your family line, your children, your destiny. You were chosen to carry something precious, but it cannot mix with poison. The one who is causing confusion has been given multiple chances. Heaven extended mercy. Warnings were sent. Dreams were released. But they kept manipulating. And now, your name has been pulled into spiritual warfare. Your archangel has fought battles over your name while you were asleep. You almost lost something important. But now, the warning must reach you in full. And here it is: if you do not separate from this energy, you will miss the divine invitation that arrives in the next 24 hours. That's why the archangel is not whispering anymore. He is commanding, begging, urging you to see clearly and act swiftly. My child, you are being called out of the shadows. You have spent too much time doubting your intuition. Too much time overthinking. Too much time second-guessing what your spirit already knows. But not this time. This time, the truth will burn. This time, your decision must be final. Because if you continue allowing false people to sit at your table, you are giving them access to food that was never theirs. You are feeding what's been draining you. And this is the cutoff point. The opportunity that is about to enter your life, whether through a meeting, a message, or a movement, is pure. It is divine. But it will not stay in a toxic environment. The blessing is sensitive. It is sacred. It needs protection. That is why your archangels are so active now. That is why your dreams have been intense. That is why your energy has been off. Because heaven is releasing a once-in-a-lifetime moment. And you must be fully awake to catch it. There is someone who has tried to duplicate you. To imitate your energy. To dress like you. Speak like you. Even move through life pretending to carry the light you hold. But heaven sees beyond appearance. Your anointing cannot be faked. And now, I am separating the real from the counterfeit. The imitator will be exposed. Their motives will collapse. And you will be shown why they kept getting close. It wasn't to support you. It was to replace you. but they cannot steal what is sealed. Do not be afraid. Do not run. Do not fall back into silence. You are about to hear or see something that shocks you, but it will also awaken you. You are about to receive proof. Not rumors. Not guesses. But spiritual confirmation so heavy that you will never doubt again. And when it comes, trust your Archangel. He is not only warning you, he is standing ready to defend what's yours. There is a secret contract, a spiritual agreement someone tried to speak over your name in the unseen realm. A blockage. A delay. A curse. But your Archangel broke it. And this message is the official notice: the chains are shattered. The blockage is removed. The lie is being returned to the sender. You will feel lighter tomorrow than you've felt in months. Not because everything around you changed, but because the unseen chains are gone. But you must act. You must let go. You must speak what needs to be spoken. You must end what you've been dragging. You must release what has expired. Because what is ahead cannot walk beside what is behind. The secret you are about to learn will hurt, but it will help. You are not meant to stay stuck. You are meant to soar. And this is your flight. I will guide you. I will heal you. I will carry you through this. But you must not ignore the divine urgency. Before tomorrow, open your eyes. Open your spirit. Watch what is shown. It will come softly, subtly, but powerfully. And you will know, this was the secret. This was what you were blind to. This is what your archangels were fighting for. This message is for you and you alone. Don't try to skip it. Don't delay it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Read it again if you must. Pray over it. Let it settle into your spirit. Because the next step you take is crucial. One wrong agreement and the delay returns. One misplaced loyalty and the blessing vanishes. But one act of obedience, and everything changes. My child, I am sending someone to confirm what you are feeling. You will hear your own thoughts echoed by someone else. That is your final confirmation. And when you do, act. Trust me. Trust what your spirit knows. Trust what heaven is urgently saying. You are not imagining this. You are awakening. And this secret, once revealed, will free your entire life. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. Don't try to explain it away. You were chosen to read this now, because tomorrow everything begins to shift. The secret is real. The time is now. The angels are watching. The blessing is waiting. Prepare.